Some poultry farmers in the Kpone-Katamanso municipality say the negative impact of COVID-19 offers an opportunity to develop the sector with homegrown ideas. Ghana spends millions of cedis annually importing soya beans among other ingredients needed to produce poultry feed. The situation is even worse for farmers who feed their birds with 100% plant protein. This trend, the poultry farmers fear, could spell doom for Ghana in the event of another disease outbreak. Correspondent Kwame Yanka has more in this report.
Some of the farmers Joy Business visited include Stadon, Delaware, and Mensa Farms. For Mensa Farms, it had virtually closed down due to the impact of COVID-19. While sales was good for some farmers during the lockdown and its aftermath, it was a nightmare for others. Chief Executive Officer of Delaware Farms, Ewuku Edu, says farmers need a stimulus package to grow more broilers locally.
Immediately, the government should look at the crop farmers, maize, then soybean. The broiler feed is about 90% maize and soybean. So if we can get cheaper maize and cheaper soybean, honestly, we can compete with any imports. And the moment the government looks at the crop side, obviously, indirectly, it will affect us. We also have a cheaper product, and the Ghanaian consumer can afford buying the chicken from here, just as much as they are paying for the imported one. Especially because the more we expand, there will be more broiler production, and when there's more broiler production, there will be more processing plants, and we will employ a lot of people, a huge number.
According to Ewuku Edu, soft loans for farmers will go a long way to help them expand and employ more.
Last 2 years, I took some loan from Exim Bank to retool my land. I needed money for equipment, and I've been paying, but not too because of the challenges on the farm. Fortunately, when this thing came, they've called me. They said they are going to renegotiate with us so that they give us 6 months more moratorium, so that we don't pay anything, for us to be able to organize well and then pay over a 3-year period, which I think is very good for us. It is extremely good, because most of the money I took, they were for equipment, but now I need operational cash, seriously. It's like what Exim is doing. You see, Exim, they are giving us special rates of interest. You see, the main commercial banks, it's too high. You can't succeed in that.
Meanwhile, Ajwa Donko of Stadon Farms says due to the lack of capacity, they are unable to meet market demands.
A week before the lockdown, that was when people bought most. So we had to sell the old layers. We had to sell the few broilers that we have, and we have to sell the eggs. So after the lockdown, people still were buying the product. They were still coming. But we didn't have as much egg as before, because we sold the old layers, some of the old layers. So